First on CBS This Morning, Forbes is revealing its 6th annual list of the world's most innovative companies. They're ranked using an algorithm to measure investor enthusiasm. 3 of the top 5 are biotech firms. At number 5 is Regeneron Pharmaceuticals, which develops treatments for rare and autoimmune diseases. Coming in 4th is Incyte, which focuses on cancer drugs. Number 3 is Regeneron. It researches treatments to fight Ebola and Zika. California software and cloud computing company Salesforce.com ranks number 2. And Elon Musk is driving the conversation at number 1 with electric car giant Tesla. Kathryn Dill is Forbes' chief of reporters. Kathryn, good morning.
Good morning.
I don't think we're shocked to see Tesla at number 1, but how big a role does Elon Musk play in their being there?
Huge. You know, when you have your CEO out there all of the time talking about moonshots, releasing new news all of the time, coming up with these big ideas and really pushing the bigger, better, more innovative, it plays a huge role in how the investors feel about what the company has planned.
I mean, they just unveiled a new battery this week, making them the longest range electric vehicle out there.
Right.
They keep innovating.
Right. They have new plans constantly. It really never stops. And especially something like a high-end electric car moving towards a self-driving car. It's something that investors can get excited about, but also that consumers can really understand.
Mark Benioff is on the cover, Salesforce.com.
Yes. Yeah, you look at Mark Benioff. I mean, he's betting big right now on AI, which a lot of companies are doing. They're releasing Salesforce Einstein, which will integrate artificial intelligence into all of their products. And a lot of other companies are doing things with AI, obviously, but Benioff's the guy that made your CD-ROM obsolete.
Yeah. There's some surprises on who's not on this list. No Uber, Facebook, Apple, or Samsung. Why?
Well, in the case of Uber and Facebook, they haven't been public long enough. We have to have 7 years of public stock data. And so when they reach maturity, there will definitely be some shakeups on the list. In the case of companies like Apple and Samsung, we do seem to see that investors feel that their most innovative days might be behind them, particularly Apple, which fell off a few years ago.
After Steve Jobs.
It's you know, the guy that wanted to make that dent in the universe isn't there anymore. They're still a valuable brand. They'll probably be back.
Also in the top 10 are some sports companies, Under Armour and also the energy drink manufacturer Monster Beverage. How are they breaking new ground?
Well, we're seeing Under Armour and Monster in spots that previously might have been occupied by companies like Nike and Coca-Cola. I mean, Under Armour took, performance sportswear over the top. Now that, wearable tech, what you wear is also measuring what you do. Monster, they release new products. They have they have a product for each of their competitors at every tier.
There's some old school brands on here too, though, like Colgate Palmolive, General Mills, Marriott. I was kind of surprised to see them, I have to say.
Yeah, well, people really believe in them and they're familiar with them and comfortable with their returns. Yeah, Colgate Palmolive put toothpaste in the tube in the 1890s, but people still think that they've got great stuff ahead of them still.
And Marriott, too.
Marriott, yeah, absolutely. They've done very well with timeshares, the merger with Starwood, and people still expect great things from Marriott.
What about women CEOs?
Yeah, well, you have to go to company number 38 on the list, Ulta Beauty, to find a female CEO. Mary Dillon is the highest ranking female CEO on the list, and I think it's a strong comment on the dearth of women at the top of companies of this size. These companies all have $10 billion market caps or higher.
Is it because they're not innovative or because there's just so few women CEOs?
I mean, I have to believe that it's the latter. Certainly, we're seeing huge innovations. Ulta's a newcomer to the list. They've done very well as an example, but it's a comment on the lack of women.
All right, Kathryn Dill, thank you so much for joining us.